guys, what's up and welcome to Sierra Sunday. I know it's been a while since I've vlogged, sorry about that. It's finally sunny in Southern California again. I'm like wearing like a little crop top and my sunglasses and I'm feeling very SoCal. I'm at T-Pop in North Hollywood. It's one of me and Josh's favorite little places to get tea, and I got him this book. I'm about to give it to him, Self-Care for the Pisces. So we are wandering around in North Hollywood. We went to T-Pop and had some tea and caught up. And we've been doing kind of like a little portrait mode photo shoot. Ow! Oh, there's the light. Okay. Okay, golden hour.
Who can hold their eyes open longer, me or Sierra?
Definitely not me. So I haven't vlogged in a hot second or really made any videos. So the truth is I've actually been having some health complications going on lately, which sucks. I've went to the ER. I had to get some tests done. I've kind of been off the social media scene for a while and I apologize, but now I'm trying to make some new videos. Okay, so one of my videos kind of started resurfacing again lately, which was my video that I made a while back called What It's Like Working in a Restaurant. And I just thought it would be fun if I threw in a couple stories today, because Josh works as a barista and I'm a server now at the same restaurant. But anyway, so we threw in a couple of our stories of me serving and him as a barista that we could throw in later, and just to continue sharing along that wavelength. Oh, it's just, look at the squirrel! Alright, so we're gonna get into the thick of this video. What is going on over there?
I'm trying to hold Baba.
Here.
We're like those family YouTubers.
In my last server or restaurant related video, I talked about like what it's like, you know, why we seat people where we do. If you have not seen my last video, you should watch it, because I kind of go on a rant with a glass of wine in hand and just talk about what is insane about working in a restaurant and like the crazy people you have to deal with. And as a server now, I've dealt with a couple more different types of stories, and I've, you know, had to bring people food or dealt with really specific food orders or drink orders. Or like, for example, last night I was serving a party of 20 people by myself, and I was doing drinks for everyone. They were getting tons of cocktails, beers, drinks, like the whole thing. And I was getting all their drinks. Guys sitting at the I went all the way around at the very end of the table. He ordered a certain beer, and then I did a bunch of new people showed up, so then I took their orders. So when I brought out the first round of drinks, one of the guys in the second round took the beer that I was going to give to the guy at the end of the table. So when I get to the guy at the end of the table, he doesn't have his drink, and he goes, "Excuse me, where's my beer?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, like I think, you know, the other guy in the second round must have gotten it, like I'll be getting you one in just a minute." And he goes, and he's like, "Oh, well, keep in mind, I'm the boss of this company and I'm the one who pays the bills, so keep that in mind." I was people. Like, I was like, what? Like, he essentially was saying, like, don't neglect him because he's paying the bill. And I'm like, do you realize that you were a walk-in? They didn't have a reservation. You were a walk-in of 20 people, and not only did you walk in, they sat themselves and they put together a table on the patio for themselves. They didn't even wait for the host to come and seat them. Anyway, so that was just a random story from last night. But I brought Josh along here today because I wanted him to tell us a few things about working at his coffee shop. So this is what it's like working in a restaurant, but barista edition.
Hey guys.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's no secret that we're in LA, like, you talk about it. So it's like, we're in like this city where it's like everyone's here. It's rich people, it's poor people, it's homeless people, and like nothing against that, but it's like, it's all of us put into one thing. It's not a suburb of anything. It's literally just like, we're all just kind of thrown into this city.
And you work in Hollywood.
And I work in Hollywood, which is like, everyone's trying to make it. You're either rich because you're coming down from the hills, you're either broke because you're on Hollywood Boulevard, you're Spider-Man. Every day, I feel like I have a story, like on my Twitter, like I literally just have to get it out or else I will cry.
You should follow Josh on Twitter, you guys. He posts updates from his coffee shop every day, and I live for them. Like, sometimes I think you make them up.
I can't. Like I literally my diabolical brain cannot make these up. Like, and like I send the back of my coworkers, I'm like, this happened, right? Like, we watched this happen. And they're like, yeah, like, it's like, it happens, like, we'll file an incident report. I'm like, incident report, what they gonna do? Because I've worked there over a year now, like, since I've been in LA. Like, I'm
honestly gonna open his Twitter right now, and I'm gonna go through a few, and then I'll be like, tell me about this one.
So this was literally 2 weeks ago. this man, and mind you, our bathrooms are so gross. We are in Hollywood and everyone's in there. People are coming up, white moms are coming up to me being like, it is so dirty in there. How could you do this? And I'm like, I'm sitting here making drinks, like trying to make sure everyone's okay. I'm trying to corral everyone together.
Oh my
and they're
God.
like, why isn't the bathroom clean? I'm like, cause we're in Hollywood, girly. Me and my friend Rita, we worked together, and it was just us two, like no one else, cause no one else was scheduled. Everyone was like dropping out, so like we were stressed out already. It was like near the holidays, like it was like, cause it was right after New Year's and everyone was in town for LA. I don't know why people come to LA right at that time and go to like a coffee shop, like go somewhere else. So
Are you covering his ears so he doesn't hear?
Sorry, Baba. So he comes out, he disrupts everyone, and then he has a backpack on and it's heavy, it's hanging low. Like, and I'm like, okay, I don't know what he's gonna do. So this man, literally there's my whole coffee shop is all glass, like all of it. It used to be this restaurant called The Burger that ate LA, and it was like back in the day. And so it has like this big glass door that's like, it was a hamburger like back in the 80s. And so I don't know what inclined him to do this. I have pictures. Look at my Twitter. Like, he literally just body slams into the glass and it shatters.
He like took a running leap.
He took a running leap and like with his backpack, and I just hear, ugh, and like he goes. Like I look at my friend Rita. I'm like, and people start like customers like. Who goes up and goes to touch glass? Like, who does that? Like,
oh my God.
Not normal people. So, literally, people are going up, like, little kids are going up, like, Daddy, look, and, like, they're trying to touch the glass. I'm like, and I'm trying to make drinks, and people are yelling at me, they're like, where's my drink? I'm like, did you all just not see that?
Something that I run into as being a server sometimes is, like, I'll have people that are really nice, really friendly, and like their order doesn't come out, like maybe they asked for extra pickles and there's only 3 pickles instead of 7, and they're like, oh, it's fine, like just get them when you have a chance. Then you have other people that are like, I'm detracting from your tip because I asked for extra pickles and you didn't bring me extra pickles.
Every day I see it and I'm kind of numb to it now, because like everyone who like, honestly, like, I don't know what puts this into people's heads, but at coffee shops people become really entitled. And like, it's everyone. It's not just a certain type, like it's everyone. Everyone like, they think it's their right that they're getting, like, they deserve this coffee. Like, they, even if they, and what's funny is that most people who are so demanding, usually their card declines, usually they don't have enough stars or whatever they need to, like, get a free drink. Like, it just does not work. And so, people, like, have these long orders, they're, like, upside down, breast milk. Christmas Eve, I'm wearing my little reindeer hat, like, I thought it was cute, I went to work all cute, I was like, okay, like, after Christmas Eve, I was also going out after, I was like, I look cute, like, I'm like, I hate that I'm here, like, I have to work, but it's fine. So I'm there, and, like, we're so busy. Like, I don't know why everyone was out on Christmas Eve, like, and I was a closer. So, like, everyone is out, like, on the streets of Hollywood. This woman and her kids, she orders, like, 6 Frappuccinos and, like, 4 other coffees that, like, I heard her order, because I was prepping drinks, because it was also me and my friend Rita, again, just working. It was just us two. I was making all her Frappuccinos and everything, and then I'm handing them off, and she's like, this is wrong. I was like throwing it into the sink. Like, right, there was literally, like, there's a sink right by my bar, and she's just throwing, like, chucking them in there. And I'm like, I was like, but that's what you ordered. And she's like, no, it's not. And she's like, this is not what I ordered. I was like, look at your receipt. I was like, I also heard you over there. And she's like, the customer's order. I'm like, not when you're, I said some things I shouldn't have said. And so I told you about that, right? She was so difficult. And then at the point she goes, don't be mad at me. It's Christmas. And I was like, you were chucking drinks at me. Also, it is Christmas, so I'm like, I'm missing my family. I'm not home. Like, I'm working because I'm poor. Like, just all this stuff. And she's just like chucking all this stuff at me and then being like, don't be mad at me. It's Christmas. My kids are here. Like, all this stuff. I'm like, then don't be a difficult person. If you go to any coffee house, anywhere, any tea place, like, they will be happy to remake your drink just so you can go away.
Yeah.
Sorry, rant over. I'm getting emotional.
I feel like anytime I talk to Josh about his coffee shop job, it sometimes ends with him crying. So thank you for being willing to be on my show today. So thank you. But yeah, essentially just like, I really believe that everyone should have to work in customer service some point in their life. Whether it be retail, whether it be a coffee shop or a restaurant or whatever. I think everyone should have to work in some aspect of that, because you learn so much about you know, patience and people, and just like
you can read people so well after. Like I can, if I'm in a crowd of people, like even if I'm at a club or I'm at a networking event, like I know how to read people. I know people like just from working at there. I've also made really great, like I talk all this crap, but I've made really great friends from like that store. Like not just my coworkers, but like people have come in, like I have friendships with, like I hang out with them outside. Like they liked me as like a barista, and so like now we're friends, and like they're like really close friends to me.
Yeah.
I've met like 4 or 5 that I hang out with on a regular basis.
It just cool. Like for me, like it just showed me, like when I go out to eat and I know, like for example, if my food is taking a really long time and the server comes over and apologizes, don't get mad at the server, because you know it's not their fault. Like they're not cooking it. It just teaches you so much, like kindness and humility and patience just for people and understanding. So yeah. But anyway, it's just it's a wild experience. Anyways, so let's wrap up this video with a word from Baba.
Oh, bye YouTube. Subscribe to Sierra.
Anyway.
He's vast.
So thanks so much for watching Sierra Sunday and staying updated. And again, sorry I've had a little hiatus. I had some medical stuff going on I needed to take care of. But I'm very happy to be back. We've got some new videos coming up and I'm very excited. Getting my life started in 2019, going in a positive direction. So yes, very excited about this year, and I think it's going to be a big improvement on 2018. So without further ado, we will see you next week on Sierra Sunday.
Bye.
Bye.